weekend is here. I am your host, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest fat ass in the room, as we prepare for this week's Supper Showdown, where we get to see a lot of great people in action, a lot of tag team action tonight. A lot of things going on here this week. But starting things off, ladies and gentlemen, in our opening contest, Marissa Matthews.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Marissa Matthews.
Marissa Matthews here lately has been on a pretty interesting set of bouts and matches here, trying to earn her way not only into the heart of the LRW faithful, but also earn her way up, challenge for the Queen of the Realms belt. But a lady who has a different opinion about whether or not
from Hartford, Connecticut, Vivacious
who should be the
Holly
next
Hart.
#1 contender. Vintage Holly Heartthrob making her way to the ring, holding a victory over the current champ, Mercedes Stevenson. Currently looking to try to make sure she cements her standing to try and become named the #1 contender for the Queen of the Realms belt. After Amara Majors. Will it be this Hollywood heartthrob turned wrestler who gains the victory here tonight, our opening contest against that lady right there? Here we go. And Holly with a bunch of chops and upright hands into a clothesline. And Holly's not playing the night. She strikes that elbow across the hairline and temple, which tripped up by Marissa, as Marissa now going to the outside. Calling Holly to her feet, maybe looking to get springy with the thingy early on. Slingshot martial arts kick misses as Holly grabs a hold of her foot and slams her face first into the mat. Holly now off the ropes, drop kick countered. And rolls with the kick. It's Marissa and Holly both back and forth, but now Marissa with a combination of strikes into that suplex toss. That headlock toss there. Holly fights out of it, drops Marissa back onto the mat now, off the ropes. Looking for that reverse skull puller. May have pulled more than just her skull on that one though. Holly now dropping me across the temple. Going for the pin early. 1, 2. Oh, barely 2. Ref saying 1 though. So the hand did not come down fully. And look at this, raking at the eyes. And a beautiful rebound forearm is trying to get the best angle for the right shot. As Holly tosses her in the ropes, grabs a little early as Marissa powers through with her shoulder. And a pump kick, Carter with the tricycle. Now kicking at that left thigh. And the back. Holly heartthrob there. Marissa Matthews tossing Holly against the ropes. Oh, Holly catching her though, and hitting her with a punch to her own solar plexus. As Holly now drags Marissa to the ropes here. What is Holly looking for here? Bounce up the ropes. Oh! Triple time kidney shot, and now the Greco-Roman takedown. Of course, by the vintage star, Holly Heartthrob here. Holly now looking for something here. Kick to the chest. And Marissa stands her ground as she swings back at her. Both ladies just going ahead, striking at each other, not caring for the outcome of the match, just wanting to cause punishment to each other here this evening. And Marissa says, I can handle it. Here we go. Hand hockey fight. Middle of the ring. Middle-ish of the ring. Oh. And Holly. With the drop-off. Gets the victory here tonight. Planting her star and planting her victory here tonight. Right here. Planting the star into the pin. 4-3. And quickly picking up a victory after that exchange.
Vivacious Holly Hart.
Another great win for the vintage star. What do we have going on here? I think I know whose music this may be heading out to the ring here. And if it's who I think it is indeed our Done Did Good champion, the Lone Wolf, the man known as Flames.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 250 pounds, the world's international all-star champion, Jason Wolfman Myers.
As Flames walks into the ring after a victory over Furious Freeman last week. Not for the title, but just for Flames to prove that Freeman had the chance to get a ride to face him at demonetized, and now is looking to move on past him, not giving Freeman the opportunity to argue and complain that he deserves a title shot no matter what, due to him not officially losing the title via a match. And our Done Did Good champion, standing proud, holding that beautiful burgundy belt after a hellacious win in that zoo match last month. Who will the champ face tonight with an opportunity? Now this is interesting. Not wasting any time, Coyote Collins coming out here. Looking to get a victory as soon as possible. Not caring for the theatrics. Wait a minute. The champ wisely. Oh, wait a minute. What is Freeman doing out here? That's what the champ was looking for. He saw Freeman. And Freeman in the corner of Coyote Collins right now, trying to distract the champ from this match tonight, which could set up Coyote for a #1 contendership for the Done Did Good. Oh! It's caught with a discus forearm. And the champ yelling in the sky, howling at the moon there, misses. And now Collins. But that's clash of the styles. And now stomping away at the extremities The Done Did Good champion. Trying to keep the big man down. The champ jawbreakers out of it. From behind, grappled. And now a headbutt between the shoulder blades. The champ chasing after Collins. Collins now. Snaps play all the way onto the floor. As the 10 count starts. Collins tossing the champ into the steps. You got to remember that you cannot get a title match. Oh! Opportunity if you win via countout or disqualification over the champ here in LRW. The champ. The powerful forearm strike to the side of the jaw of Collins, knowing though Collins will get back anytime and does so. The count 8 gets caught with a throat thrust. And a multitude of strikes as the champ picks him up. Oh, Lordy. Swings him over for that twisting reverse DDT. And the champ now. Off the top. Twisting double leg lariat, but Collins is able to deflect it. But got caught though with a sidewalk slam. And the lone wolf claiming his territory. That is the Smelter Showdown ring. Oh, Collins though counters. Coyote. Backbreaker. And continues to kick away at the champ. Trying to keep the champ down long enough so he can go up top here. Coyote with an elbow, but oh, the champ rode through. Well, Collins could connect. And Flames picking up Coyote. Stun gun across the top rope. And so far, oh, now as I say it, here goes Freeman trying to get involved, but no. Flames has decided, I don't care. Drop that elbow. Oh, throat thrust again connects. These powerful blows to the stomach. And the rib cage there, uh-oh. Twist him around. Ushi-garushi, air raid crash, call what you will. He crashed down on the back of the neck with that knee strike, and there's Freeman trying to distract the champ maybe, but no. Still going after him, twist him around. Drops him on that knee yet again. Trying to make him crash and burn, sends him to the steps this time. After he was sent multiple times in the step by Collins. And fights back against the challenger. Forearm to the kidneys. And the champ tossing Coyote back into the ring at the count of 7. And the champ now looking for something here. Picks up Collins. Under the shoulders. Stun gun across the top rope again. The champ looking straight at Freeman. 1, 2, 3. Not even having to use his best moves to take out his opponent here tonight. So Coyote Collins came out here looking to fight. I don't think Coyote understood the importance of Freeman being out here. Maybe that is what led to this quick destruction. And the sign sent to Freeman by the Done Did Good champ.
Here is your winner, Jason Wolfman Myers.
As the Lone Wolf Flames picks up another victory here tonight at Super Showdown. Freeman's back on his bullshit. Oh, Lordy. Speaking of our champion.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Venice, California, the Women's Global Wrestling Champion, Tempest Marcantel Stevenson.
Now here's the interesting situation here, ladies and gentlemen. Marcadia Stevenson, our Queen of the Realms, technically has a guaranteed match against Amara Majors for that title. However, China Pyre has also earned herself a spot. And now the champ being put into this four ways of crazy match.
And her opponents, first from Gold Coast, Australia, China Payne.
As the lady we spoke of earlier, China Payne, making her way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a four-way eliminator match, which means you do not want to be the first person eliminated, but you want to be the last person standing in the ring. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. You win via pinfall, submission, or even knockout.
From Osaka, Japan, Akira Lee.
The Asian assassin, Akira Lee, who has also been climbing up the ranks quickly with countless victories in singles competition tonight. As the champ tries to fight off these other three competitors from joining in her match between her and Amara Majors for the title at our next pay-per-view, demonetized at the end of the month. Will the Asian assassin be able to outthink and outplay her opponents tonight to insert herself from a singles match into a triple threat here tonight? And ladies and gentlemen, this is only two of the three ladies the champ will have to face tonight. All three women who have earned a way to becoming the number one contender. And the champ tonight has decided to face them to make sure nobody gets an extra seat at the table when the match happens.
And from Kenya, the real deal, Spiky and Sicely.
Aspari Venditti, the last lady entering into this match, who has been on a win streak in both regular singles competition and multi-person matches here. The champ's got to figure out how she's going to be able to keep all three competitors out of the match at the pay-per-view. And I will try my best to call the action as Akira going after the champ. And a beautiful razor's edge by China Payne on the Aspari Venditti over there. Now the champ taking the charge. Gets caught as a roll through and stacked up. Aspari trying to pin China early. Get her out of the match. Drop kick on the China. Look at this. Pulling her up by her hair with the stepping on her hair to the champ. Relentlessly putting the damage to Akira Ling here. Kick to the body. Oh, Aspari now grabbing hold of Akira's. China Payne getting attacked by the champ. Kick to the thigh by Arcadia. Oh, Luantes press. On to the champ there. Aspari continue to work on Akira on the outside. That's terribly chase. Stunner between the ropes there. And now China with a Uranagi. Slams down Aspari, going for the pin. And look at this, putting her finger up, trying to get the leverage. But not even with the leverage does she get the only a one count for her troubles. Aspari now striking China is a stop sign slammed into Akira on the outside by the champ, telling her she needs to stop and just let her win. Sparry now. I can get Pain. Sending Pain over to the top rope. And Sparry once more with another harsh strike, trying to send Pain to the floor. Does so, and Akira in control of the champ, with Sparry in the ring by herself for the moment. As Mercedes Stevenson tossed into the ring, Sparry now going after the champ. As China Pain fights off Akira Lane. Mercedes shoulder checks her off that toss into the ropes. And Akira, China there on the front of there. You can see China Pain going for it. What's she going for here? Going for something, but Akira rolls through it. Clotheslines her down as Sparry stomps away at the champ in the bottom of the corner. And slingshot, guillotine leg drop across the bottom rope by the challenger. Sparry heading now towards Akira with the guitar. Misses the strike. Akira still focused on China. Oh, the champ getting tuned up by that guitar strings. But only a 2 count. This is not enough to put away the champ just yet. And China Pain possibly bleeding after that strike from Akira Lane. Akira attacking Sparry, and now the champ stopping Akira from being able to get any more action. Oh! But a beautiful poison rana by Sparry Venditti there. Almost put away the champ for the moment. Sparry, though, getting caught. And now the champ caught up. That modified rings a Saturn lock. China Pain coming back into the ring now. Going after Akira. She can cut up. She twists around with that enziguri kick out of the corner. Into the double knee strike. Going for the pin. That China Link grenade shot. The champ ducked in the chop there and caught her with a spear kick. Oh, catches Sparry, who sends her down to the mat. Forearm, as we see, China is definitely cut across the right eyebrow there. Champ going for a pin on Sparry, but Sparry Link kicks out of one. Kick to the thighs, kick to the upper skull, kick to the body. Uh-oh. Eye of the Storm countered by the Asian assassin. And scraping at the eyes, it was totally legal. Akira picks the leg, captures it into a German suplex. And China striking Sparry on the floor there after. Oh, then he bounced off the bottom rope, and the champ getting caught with another guitar shot. This time to the back of the skull. She was flying down. The champ taking after Akira before she could do anything. He catches China Pain and caught her in the kick with a gut. The clothesline. Sparry with a wheelbarrow attempt misses. The champ quickly to move out the way. Lifting knee strike. As the champ fighting off all 3 women, trying to eliminate her, so she has no choice but to add one of them into the match. By word of Bustrama Jakar, our general manager, snapped the down. Twister around, caught her with the Ushigurusha in the knee. China Pain. Pain with the running Oklahoma Stampede. China trying to strike that chop, that leaping chop, and doesn't get anything. Sparry now goes for the pin, thinking maybe China's exhausted over energy. Which she has, and Sparry Venditti eliminating China Pain. We're down to a triple threat now. Akira doesn't know who to go after. She gets caught with a knee strike by Sparry Venditti. Sparry getting sent into the barricade. And of course, Mercedes Stevenson telling her she's a loser, saying she's never going to win this match. The champ confident. Her ability to hold on. Blocks the bat out of her grasp, and grabs a hold of her STO slam. After goozling her in the throat there, Akira tosses the champ into the staircase, and the Asian assassin says, "Is that the best you got as the champ, really?" Both ladies trying to strike each other. Caught the spear kick, got tripped up. And Sparry helped catch her with that right hand. Now Sparry sending Akira into the steps. And Sparry now trying to figure out who she should go after first. Decides to head back into the ring for the moment, knowing that the only way to pin or submit someone is in here. She sets up the champ in the corner. Kicks those taped up ropes into the thigh and kneecap. As Akira got another guitar. As a thigh hit DDT. Connects Sparry with the pin on the champ. Desperation pin. And the champ's been eliminated. One of these two ladies will be entered into the triple threat match now between the champ and Amara Majors. Aspire with his cool water kicks. Drops Akira Lang. Akira sent off the ropes. Sparry twisting the arm, but Akira fights back with a forearm of her own. Snapmare by Akira. Kick to the spine. And Akira Lang with that guitar now. Catching it across the body of Sparry, but it going for the pin, thinking maybe that's enough. 1, 2, no. 2 count only as Sparry just gets the shoulder up in time. Akira now getting caught up, and she gets countered by the real deal. Sparry with that enziguri, that's rebound. Enziguri connects. Goes outside, grabbing herself a chair. Tries to smack Akira. Akira was at the way. Catch her with a cold breaker. And Akira Lang says that's enough. 1, 2, no. Not enough. Akira Lang not being able to finish off Sparry Venditti with the code breaker just yet. And now Akira Lang trying to drag her closer to the middle ropes. However, she's got nowhere to go. Kick to the body, belly. Oh, hammerlock connect. Drops her down. Hammerlock body or power bomb. Or powerlock spine bomb. Apologies. Both ladies on the floor now. Sparry, what's she looking for here? Looking for maybe her own power bomb. Onto the apron and into it. On the edge of the ring there, but oh, Sparry countering that punch. Armbar into Rings of Saturn. The Sparry cannot tap, does not tap. Cannot be submitted on the floor as far as I know. Sparry tossing Akira back into the ring, rolling over that chair now. Sparry back to her feet. Oh, Akira from behind kicks the knee out. And now I hope you're hungry. It's time for a little crossface chicken wing action. Is Akira Lang trying to make Sparry tap? Will the real deal tap out? She does. Nowhere to go, nowhere to grab. And nowhere to grab.
Akira Lang.
As the Asian assassin has earned herself a 3rd spot in the Women in the Queen of the Realms division match. Oh, Lordy.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 268 pounds, indestructible Hercules Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, a return to a classic. A Strange Bedfellows tag team match. As Hercules Johnson set up for tag team action. Though we know his eyes are set on the current LRW World Heavyweight Champion, the Big Aircorn J. Cobb. Tonight, Hercules looks to challenge himself. Be prepared for anything in this tag team match. The Strange Bedfellows situation. For those of you who may not have been around for Season 1 of LRW, A
and his
strange...
partner from Massachusetts, weighing in at 268 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion, the Terror, Jacob Cobb.
Normally in a strange bedfellows tag team match, we choose four random people to work together in a tag team and see what becomes of it. But tonight, with Drama Dricard putting his own twist on things, as the general manager of Supper Showdown has decided to pit two opponents together in tag team action tonight to see if they can put their differences aside for the moment and come out victorious here in a tag team contest on Supper Showdown. As the Big Unicorn prepares to try and work together with the gentleman he wants to challenge him for that title. The question now is, who are they going to be facing tonight in this strange bedfellows tag team match?
And their opponents, first from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 230 pounds, the X Factor, Dylan Wolf.
As Dylan Wolf, revealing to be one of the the other two members of the tag team, they'll be facing off against champion and challenger here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of many tag team matches we will be seeing here tonight, including our main event, which involves not only our tag team champs, Samoan Supremacy, the women's tag team champions, but also the ladies who deemed themselves the #1 contenders, and Samoan Supremacy looking to shut them up for it, as Tia Tama will take on Brooke Lynn in a singles competition with both partners in their corner for our main event here tonight. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dylan Wolf and a mystery partner taking on the world champ and his #1 contender. Talk about a strange bedfellows tag team. As J-Rock Turner I believe making his Supper Showdown debut as he was traded in to Supper Showdown after last month's issues, and coming in from Monday Night Munchies, now looking to make himself known to the Showdown crowd here on Friday nights. But it is J-Rock and Dylan Wolf versus the Big Unicorn and the indomitable Hercules Johnson. Or Johnson here tonight, as Hercules starts out with Dylan here. Question remains, how long will these two work together on either side before things start breaking down? J-Rock with a harsh shot. And Dylan, Dylan and J-Rock working together like an old machine. Assisted drop kick out of the corner after a multitude of strikes from both competitors. Now J-Rock taking his turn. Working on an arm bar on the big fella, but he rolls through and easily clobbers him with a big knee strike to the top of the skull. Now Hercules tossing J-Rock into his corner of his partner. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Come on, J-Cobb. You are better than this, as J-Rock and Dylan Wolf tagging themselves in without the ref noticing. It's now become a handicap match, as the champ says that Hercules has this on his own. Beautiful power slam by the Great Greek. Dropping a knee right across the jaw and sternum. All along that collarbone area. Dillashaw back to his feet for the moment. Sends Hercules into the corner. European uppercut. Uh-oh. Dylan out of the corner. Running across the ropes and catches him with a big kick to the jaw. 1, 2, oh. As Hercules fights through this trial of strength and fortitude here tonight. Oh, J-Rock counters, kick to the back of the skull. Wait a minute. Sliding down with that German suplex. As Hercules was caught up in the ropes there. Turner now gets caught. Hercules grabs a hold. Oh, misses the chop though. Hercules sent into a neutral corner now. J-Rock, big forearm across the jaw, puts him down on his butt. Now trying to scrape the beard off at the bottom of his boot. A face scrape there, and J-Rock tagging in Dylan Wolf now. And Dylan going up top. Flipping elbow drop misses. Dylan not able to connect with that, but able to connect with that beautiful twist kick. Puts the challenger on his butt. And J-Rock and Dylan Wolf picking up the victory in what was a tag match now. Turned into a handicap match, and Hercules Johnson not able to overcome the challenge of these two competitors here tonight. Due to the abrupt leaving of his strange bedfellows tag partner and his opponent for the title, for the world title, the big aircorn Jake Hobb, who said if he's strong enough to handle me, he's strong enough to handle this.
Here are your winners. The X Factor, Dylan.
But I guess that was not the case tonight.
J-Rock Turner.
As this strange bedfellows match concludes.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Sal and America's sweetheart, Bombshell Bell, the Coalition.
The Allied Forces, Liberty Bell and Sally Crumpet, looking to continue to try to climb up the ranks of the Dangerous Duos, the women's tag team division, to try and earn themselves the #1 contendership spot yet again here tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents were supposed to be Hailstorm, but unfortunately, Stephanie Hale not medically cleared to compete. So it's a wonder who will they be facing here tonight. Well, I'll be damned. After the long-awaited return,
Christy Holland and Wildcats Janet Hudson. Les Femmes Fatales.
as Hoot and Halloran are back in the building. These two outlaw women who had an opportunity to fight for the Dangerous Duos match. Unfortunately, Janet Halloran suffering an injury that the medics would not clear her to wrestle. Now back and finally getting the chance to face off against the ladies they were supposed to in the semifinals of that matchup. Sally Crumpet starting it off. And Caitlin Hooten. Here we go. And Sally with a beautiful drop kick starting things off. It's Caitlin Picked up off the mat, sent to the corner of the Allied forces. But the Wildcat fights out of it. And a Russian leg sweep floats over and then pummels away at her. And now from behind goes Sally Crumpet. Beautiful Greco-Roman takedown by the London lady. But gets caught with a single leg and dropped down by Caitlin. And Caitlin scoops her up. Suplex slam. Beautifully done by Caitlin Halloran. Holds the wrist and drops her with a back elbow. And now here comes Janet Hooten. Looking to finally get some in-ring action. Oh, wow. Drape over slingshot senton onto Sally Crumpet. Only gets her a 1. And Janet knocking off some of that ring rust from not being in action for a few months here. Goes from behind. But Sally returns the favor. And now Sally, electric chair position, but Janet fights out of it. Pummeling the top of her skull. And she caught her. Caught her with that spear kick with them boots. And a big King Kong knee drop. And Janet now just pummeling away at Sally. Right across the bridge of the nose there. As Hooten and Halloran in rare form tonight. Oh, and a headbutt by Hooten. Caitlin now picking up Sally from the seated position. Oh, caught her with a knee strike as she got up on the one knee. And now, trying to wear that arm out with a side arm bar there, but only gets caught with a reversal into the knee to the top of the skull by Sally Crumpet. Sally now tossing Janet off the ropes. Or no, Caitlin, apologies. Caitlin dropped down, one woman flapjack. And a leg drop by Sally Crumpet lands. As Allied forces trying to get back in control, Sally sent into her own corner by Janet, by Caitlin, and Caitlin making her meet the turnbuckle face first. Now kicking that rope into the thigh there. You see her hobbling a little bit there. It's what she's trying to accomplish. Michinoku driver from the fireman's carry. And Sally not tagging in her partner. Now she does. As Liberty Bell, the legal lady in now, goes attacking on Caitlin. Scoops her up. Snake Eyes in the corner. And Caitlin's been busted open. But only a 1 count still as the Wildcat keeps fighting on. Liberty now playing with her opponent's emotion. She tried to corner her partner, gets caught with a harsh forearm to the jaw. Puts her flat on the mat for a few seconds. Now Caitlin. Oh, the stroke! Stroke of genius connects from Caitlin Halloran. And Janet Hooten, the legal lady in, is Liberty Bell coming in after. Thinking it was Caitlin there who just caught her with that maneuver. Liberty not one to take this lion down. Oh, gets caught though as Janet fights out of the wrong side of town. Sends Liberty, no, Liberty sending Janet into her own corner. Fights out of the grapple again. Janet now scooping her up, fireman's carry, but Liberty Bell fighting out of it with the elbows to the side of the jaw. She continues to strike at her, gets her from behind. Russian leg sweep, unless you want her to Russian, then it's just a leg sweep, but for her, it's a Russian leg sweep. As 100% All-American tags in the London lady, Sally Crumpet. Now the Allied forces in control for the moment, but Janet does not let them get a chance. Oh, beautiful leaping into Guri. From Janet Hooten. As Caitlin gets back in now. Uh-oh. With the big knee. Into the pin. Liberty's right there to break it up. Kick to the gut, blocked as Skyler trips her up. Counter maneuver Caitlin had planned. Caitlin reverses, sends her over the top. As her partner Liberty gets sent to the mat onto the floor there. Uh-oh. Janet now, forearm to the jaw. Wait a minute, what are we looking for here? Trebuchet stunner. And now Caitlin going out after Sally. Almost going after Liberty there, but side against goes Sally instead, knowing she's the legal lady. And now pummeling at the skull. And the slap for good luck afterwards. And behind goes Sally. Sally with a shin breaker on the floor. Sally trying to pick up Caitlin, maybe they're not. Stomping away at the open cut. Across the eyebrow. Of Caitlin hollering here. Caitlin back in the count of 8. They're sending Sally back in the match. Sally though, kicking her way out of that grapple. Now Sally sending Caitlin into the corner. And now Allied Forces, what are they looking for here? Looking for a little axis. Oh, but Janet comes in time to save her partner. Before even a 1 count could happen. And Sally now, gets caught by Caitlin. Sends her off the ropes. Beautiful front drop kick, that shotgun drop kick. Under Sally. She was just coming off the ropes there, nowhere to go but the yeet feet. Sally fighting out of the fireman's carry as Caitlin was trying to set up something there. Sent to the corner of Allied Forces. And what are we going to see from the team here? Liberty smashing down under that forearm. The double axe on it, but Caitlin sending Liberty into the corner of Hoot and Holler. Liberty fighting out of the corner though. Trying to fight on the wrong side of the country. But Caitlin fronts through, grabs the hold of Liberty. Sends her back into the corner now. Caitlin once again getting caught up with a forearm to the jaw. And a German belly-to-belly overhead tosses her over top. That release German suplex. And Caitlin off the ropes, drop kicked her. She head her off at the pass. And now Caitlin, drop kick to the side of the skull. Now raking the boots across the nose and eyes of Liberty Bell there. As the Wildcat goes up top. Tells her it's all over as she waits for her opponent to get to her feet. Shotgun drop kick. From the top rope and now going for the pin. But only for 2, if that. Not enough to put away Liberty Bell. And here comes Janet. The outlaw. Janet Houghton. With a beautiful head scissors takeover, Hurricane Rana. Call it what you will. Janet springboard drop kick, but Liberty able to move out the way as it was just too close to the ropes. And an imploder suplex by Liberty Bell. Liberty Goozle. Look at the strength of Liberty. Into that military press slam. Is Liberty Bell now looking to do something here to Janet? What is she looking for? Boston Tea Party complied. But there's a drop kick to the side of the skull yet again by Caitlin to save her partner. Now Liberty Bell set into the corner. She's kicked down to the bottom of the corner. Janet just stomping on her. And a Liberty Bell there. And Janet feeling the excitement of the crowd. Glad to see her back here. Oh, got caught though. Sally tagged her in. Sally going for the pin off that running clothesline. Does not get the 3 count. Clubbing blow the back, sends Janet back on the mat. Now Sally, get caught with a jawbreaker. Catches the boot of Janet. A forearm to the jaw, going from behind now. But Janet fights out of the grapple. Elbow to the body. Janet now tossing Sally into the corner. What are we going to see here? Assisted shoulder tackle by hooting and hollering. As Caitlin going outside, knowing Sally went outside, now chasing her down. Sides against it. Maybe not. Maybe decides to go up top there. Drops her with that rattlesnake elbow from the top rope. And a Luanthus press. As Caitlin takes her frustration out. Oh! With that big knee strike. Toss her back in the ring, count of 5. Caitlin back in now. Both ladies in. Caitlin going for the pin. Thinking it's more than enough. And Liberty there to break up the pin attempt as she was too close to her partner. And now Caitlin just choking the life out of Sally. Says, I'll show you some tea and crumpets. Caught her with the sling blade. That lasso twirl. And now Caitlin knee strikes to the back end of that reverse DDT. On the Liberty Bells. Both members of the Allied forces in the ring, but on the floor, on the mat at the moment. Sally now heading out of the ring. Liberty Bell getting stomped on her hand there by Caitlin hollering. Kick to the gut, countered. Tripped up by Liberty Bell. Liberty, what is she looking for here? Oh, Caitlin reverse center in the corner. Caitlin now, gets caught with another elbow by Liberty. Liberty Bell from behind, grabbing a hold of the hair. European uppercut. Northern Europe uppercut to the back of the skull, going for the pin. No. Q count only. Caitlin gets the arm up in time. Liberty trying to toss Caitlin. Caitlin tosses her in her own corner, and Caitlin rolling to the outside, not realizing the Liberty got out quickly, not happy with her actions. Oh, Liberty catching Caitlin on the apron. Looking for the back body drop on the apron. And an elbow to the spine by Liberty Bell. And Bell now going up top. What is she looking for here? Moonsault, but Caitlin moved out the way before she even had a chance. And Caitlin tossing Liberty, trying to toss Liberty into the steps, but she stops herself. Oh, there's a backstabber. Count of 4. Caitlin driving that knee into the top of the shoulder blades, and now she's pummeling away at Liberty on the floor. The count of 6 happens. They have to count to 10 to get back into the ring. Caitlin tossing Liberty in the steps, but she stops herself. She goes after Sally. And Sally, with the help of Liberty, slamming her into the turnbuckle. Oh, and then that leg trap. Dropping the knee straight into the mat there. Oh, was caught up in the legs of Liberty. Oh, counters the attack from Liberty. Caitlin with a headbutt gets caught though with a thigh raise. Before she gets a chance to land that vicious headbutt. And now Caitlin chopping away at Liberty in her own corner. She chops her down. Caitlin tagging in Janet now. What will Janet Hooten do here? Run for that running elbow drop and misses. It's Liberty counter with a clothesline. After getting back to her feet now. Picking up Janet off the floor there. Liberty gets tossed again into her own corner by Janet this time, not Caitlin. And Janet with a big horn right across the jaw there. And Janet now stomping a mud hole into Liberty. For all the trouble she's caused her. Caitlin now, the legal lady, back in. What is Caitlin looking for out of this? Scoops her up. Texas Tornado lands, but unfortunately Sally was right there to break up the attempt before anything could happen. Stomp to the fingers. Keeps stomping away at her there. Janet trying to choke the life out of Liberty Bell. Keep her down long enough, but I don't think it's the issue. I think the issue is Sally breaking up the pin attempts lately. Oh, running European uppercut out of the corner by Liberty. But Janet getting the hot tag and Liberty not realizing it until right there. Janet picks her up. What we're going to see here. Oh, look, Liberty slips out of it. Scoops her up, drops her down. With that falling slam into the pin. 1, 2, oh. 2 count only. Is Janet hollering, Janet hooting, not ready to give up just yet. From behind goes Janet, but gets caught with a back elbow. Liberty with a Greco-Roman takedown. Showing off her high school wrestling prowess there. She tags in Sally, who's the legal lady now. Sally, oh. Sally looking for, no. Thought she was looking for London Bridge, has fallen. Maybe Janet reversed it, now catching her from behind, picks her up. Back body drop in the corner. Janet, oh, gets caught with a running cross body. She was trying to tag in her partner. Sally with a leg drop misses though as Janet moves out the way in time. And now Janet hooks the leg. Oh, pulse smackage. Pulse smackage pin to reverse the attempt. And the Allied forces pick up a victory with a quick
Here are your
roll-up.
winners, Sally and America's sweetheart, Bombshell Bam! The Coalition.
As the Allied forces pick up a victory via the pulse smackage. After a hard-fought match between the four ladies. My batters. Now, what do we have going on here?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dark Snyder!
Dark Snyder making his way to the ring in the singles contest tonight, as he has been trying to climb up the ranks by the merit of his strength alone, to prove to not only himself, but to prove to the LRW faithful that he belongs in the World Heavyweight title picture. And tonight he looks to do so yet again with another hard-fought victory here tonight in the contest. And who will Dark Snyder be facing tonight?
And his opponent from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 242 pounds, James the Bull Casey!
A new entrant into the LRW Super Showdown roster. After some talks, we were finally able to get him to come up this way. As the Bull, James Casey. James Casey makes his LRW debut here at Super Showdown. Finally glad to see this gentleman into the LRW ring and see how well he handles himself tonight in his introduction against Dark Snyder, who has definitely been on the hunt to prove no matter who he's put in front of him, he has a victory. Oh, but Casey saw Snyder coming for that shoulder charge and caught him with a lifting knee strike. Maybe striking him with that knee brace. Hard to tell. Now in the corner as he pummels the back and catches him with a big chop. And a European uppercut puts Snyder on the mat. In the corner there now, scraping the boot across the face paint. That skullish look of Dark Snyder as the Bull looks to continue to run through the competition with that STO clothesline drop. Stomping Casey misses. Oh, and a big clubbing blow to the back of the skull puts Casey down. Big drop elbow misses for Schneider as Casey returns the favor with a big clothesline of his own. And Schneider definitely felt that one. Casey with a Mongolian chop. Uh-oh. Schneider with a chop in return. And both gentlemen out just chopping away at each other with punish. Trying to open up their own bakery here. They keep their own butcher shop here as they keep chopping away at each other. No pork, all beef. And now it's a Donnybrook. It's a hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Who will come out on top? It's the Bull, James Casey. Scoops him up. Oklahoma, a running power slam by James Casey into the pin. 1, 2, and James Casey, without any issue.
Here is your winner, James the Bull Casey.
Charges through the competition without a shadow of a doubt. Proving he belongs here at Supper Showdown, at least for tonight. I thought I recognized that music
The following
anywhere.
contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Sapeda Cox and Callie Cox, the Queens.
The Pretty Mean Sisters, PMS, who still lay claim that they deserve to be #1 contenders here tonight in tag team contest. Trying to prove it here. Saying that they deserve to be chosen over top of Coast to Coast as the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And tonight they're here tonight to prove it. Just not knowing which tag team they're going to be facing tonight. Now, wait a minute.
And their opponents, Thunderbolt Rose Hale and Count Girl Stephanie Hale, the club.
Now, I was told that Stephanie Hale is not fit for competition, but yet here she is, rocking and rolling with her sister, out here tonight for tag team contest. I got a feeling our general manager, Buchstrama Drakar, is definitely going to have us some choice words over what happened. What's happening here tonight? We'll see how things go, as it looks like for now Stephanie is fine to me, but it's hard to tell from nowadays. Safeda starting out the match. Rosalina starting out the match for Hailstorm with the Hale sisters there. Here we go. Safeda tossing Rosalina into the corner already. And tagging in Callie. As they're not wasting any time. Double team back elbow lands. Now Callie Cox a little wavy, getting tripped up though by Rosalina. Rosalina Hale now trying to set up something here. Gets caught with an elbow to the gut. Single leg drop kick countered. Rosalina tosses her. Oh, Stephanie striking her with a harsh forearm. She lands in the corner. Rosalina now tossing her on the ropes. Drops around. Ropes around into that neck breaker. Rosalina tossing Callie into the corner of her sister, but no, fights out of it. As Callie tosses her to her sister's corner. The battle of the sisters here tonight. Rosalina now tossed against the ropes. Another gobble back elbow. And Safeda stomping away at Rosalina. She goes for the pin already. Only a 2 count though. As Rosalina kicks her out quickly. Safeda now tossing Rosalina into the corner. Tag. As PMS, the Pretty Mean Sisters, set up for maybe another back elbow again. Little high, little low. Gonna hurt every which way those elbows go, though. Oh, and slamming her face first against the mat there. Rosalina gets back to her feet, though. Not happy with disrespect from Callie. Callie trips her up and plops down on that knee. The inside of that knee there, trying to cause more damage to Rosalina. Keep her from being able to fight back here tonight. Rosalina tosses Callie in the corner. Callie fights out of it. Callie now tosses her into the corner of Pretty Mean Sisters. And now, what are they setting up here? Wait a minute. Double super kick. And Rosalina tags in Stephanie. Now, I don't know how well Stephanie is injury-wise, but, like, she's not supposed to be out here. But Stephanie looking fine for now. Double axe handle puts down Safeda Cox. And now Stephanie with the, scraping the face with this modified camel clutch. But Safeda not happy with her, messing with her face and makeup. Throws her off there. Now Safeda with the harsh forearms and elbows. And now both Coxes striking her from either side. Line, she weebles and she wobbles, but she don't fall down. Schoolgirl roll up. But there's the ropes. She's deep in the ropes. And now trying to fight Callie again, but no. Safeda back in the ring now blocks. As Stephanie tosses her into her corner. And now Hailstorm looking for some tag team revenge. Launching her, launching her up top. What are they looking for here? Wait a minute. Double team backdrop suplex off the top. Safeda fights through it. Now Safeda going for the pin. Oh, but a rope break. Thought it was a 3, but it was a rope break as Rosalina grabbed the rope. That is why it's important to pull your opponent away from those ropes. To make sure that doesn't happen to you. Reverse suplex. She drops face first onto the mat there. Ten count going, ready at the count of 4. As both ladies continue to fight on the floor here. Rosalina sent to the into the turnbuckle post. Apologies there. A little tongue-tied over there. And Safeda now tossing Rosalina back into the ring. She slides back in underneath the ropes. Safeda dropping that elbow into the knee and now pummeling away at that left knee. Trying to keep Hale from having all that strength and ability to kick out. Also to set up her powerful moves. She reverses though, sends Safeda into her own corner. And now Rosalina draping Dragon Suplex, or Dragon Sleeper, which is not legal in this match, but still the damage being done. And now going for the pin on Safeda. But there's Callie to break it up. And now Rosalina taking the advantage, stomping the knee onto the bicep there. And Safeda Cox. Tossed into the corner. Hailstorm looking for some tag team offense here. Toss her against the ropes. Back body drop lands as Safeda Cox. And splattering her back there after that double team maneuver. Stephanie stomping at the triceps and shoulder. Oh, caught the blow, countered her. Stephanie pushed her away, but there goes Safeda striking again. Making sure she learns her lesson for facing the Pretty Mean Sisters. Uh-oh. What is the PMS looking for here? Double back elbow again. And Callie going to the floor, knowing Stephanie went to the floor. And now Callie, scooped her up. Slams her down. And now Callie tossing Stephanie back in. Oh, caught Rosalina with a big boot. She tried to interfere, and Rosalina maybe on her feet there. As Callie, maybe looking to go after her, but does go after Stephanie. And Stephanie in the corner of the Pretty Mean Sisters. And now, wardrobe malfunction. Into the pin. But there is Rosalina to break it up. Able to get her senses before it happened. And now Stephanie tossing Zafeda back in the wrong corner. And Beal tosses her to the other corner, to her sister's corner. Zafeda get back to her feet though, grabs a hold of her, tosses her finally. As the Pretty Mean Sister, she fights out of the wrong side of town though. Hard to keep a country girl down as that headbutt into the Beal toss connects. Now Stephanie tagging in Rosalina. Rosalina now trying to figure out what she needs to do to Zafeda to get the win. But a Cosmo punishment, she drops that knee into the pocket of the elbow, going for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count on it. Zafeda says it's more. That's not even enough to keep her down for longer. Rosalina now strubbing her with those clubbing bone clubs to the top of the skull there. And now the Hailstorm looking for something here. Quick swift punch to the rib cage. Schoolgirl roll up by Stephanie Hale. 1, 2. Kick out by Zafeda. Very close, but not enough to put her away. Stephanie now, slamming her down into that dropping knee backbreaker, but only for 1, as Zafeda says it's not enough still. Stephanie off the ropes, big sit down. But gets caught with a shin breaker into the dragon screw leg twist, trying to keep more pressure on that leg. And Zafeda says, I don't care who it is. I'm going to put him down. She tackles Rosalina, who tried to attack her after the quick tag by her sister. And now Zafeda, not realizing Stephanie's not the legal lady, gets kicked. Oh, ducks the grab. There it is. And Zafeda doesn't realize that Stephanie's not the legal lady. As she smeared the makeup of Stephanie Hale, caught her sister with a clothesline after her sister attacked Callie with that backdrop onto the apron. Rosalina getting the knees up as that flying body splash. Oh, Rosalina. Guitar solo, submission locked in. Looking for that heavy metal solo, but there's Callie to break it up, luckily. Keep her sister from tapping. And now Zafeda, sends Rosalina into her own corner and back elbows her. Dropping her to her feet, dropping her to the bottom of the apron. Oh, and then dropping that knee into her. Zafeda going for the pin in front of Stephanie, saying, I dare you to try and break it up. But a rope break yet again by Rosalina. Zafeda not learning her lesson from last time. Having her with an arm's reach of the ropes. Zafeda tosses Rosalina into her own corner, but Callie catches her with a wild hit. Now tosses her via the hair toss there. Zafeda tossing Rosalina into the corner of the Pretty Mean Sisters, but fights out of it. From behind goes Rosalina. Looking for a full Nelson grapple, but no. Zafeda tosses her over it. Now Zafeda striking the boots. across the temple and the skull and the forehead of Rosalina Hale there. Now toss her against the ropes onto the apron. And Callie drops her down. As Callie looks to attack Rosalina on the floor. Safeda going after Stephanie. And now Safeda helping out her sister, seeing she was in trouble. Northern clothesline sends Rosalina Hale down, almost falling onto the steps there, face first. Safeda gets tossed. Callie now grabbing hold of Rosalina. Rosalina fights out of both ladies' grapples. A chop block to the knee. Rosalina grabbing the leg, but no. Northern suplex transmission. And now smearing the makeup of Stephanie Hill on the floor yet again. As Callie and Rosalina countered up. Wait. Safeda back in legally. And Rosalina beating the count of 10 at the last second. Rosalina ducks around but gets caught with a huge clothesline. Stephanie trying to strike at Safeda. They're not working in her favor. Safeda picking up Rosalina. Slams her down with a waist slam. And now Safeda tagging in Callie. Will Callie look for the finish off things here? Callie now tossing. Oh, but Rosalina getting tossed in her own corner. Rosalina now looking for this draping dragon sleeper. She's normally not allowed in this match. She's doing it anyway. Rosalina now tossing Callie into the corner of the Hailstorm. Now Hailstorm looking for something here. Maybe a little bit country. Maybe a culture clash. Into the pin, 1, 2. Oh, there's Safeda to break it up in time. Stephanie now trying to figure out how she's going to defeat Callie, who sets up. Oh. Carter with that falling suit, that face falling suplex.
Here are your winners, Safeda Cox and Callie Cox, the Queen.
The Pretty Mean Sisters proving tonight that they are winners here in this tag team contest.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Afghanistan, weighing in at 295 pounds, Mountain Man Amir Aguilar.
The big man from Afghan, Ajir Akarifi, being tossed into a strange bedfellows tag team match tonight. It's a lot of tag team action here tonight for Supper Showdown. Well, I mean, you want to share your supper with, if you get a chance to share your supper with your friends, why not do so? And I guess tonight we're doing so. Who will be the tag team partner of the big man from Afghan? Well, this is an interesting situation like it was earlier.
And his partner from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 228 pounds, the unpredictable Alexander Dalton.
Alexander Dalton, the man who last week easily defeated Akarifi in a singles contest, is now teaming up with him in this strange bedfellow stipulation tag team match. And I have to wonder, like we saw earlier, will this tag team implode on itself? before we even get the match underway, as Alexander Dalton does not back down from any challenge, though there was some respect earned between both gentlemen after last week's activities. But who will be the tag team to face off against these two?
And their opponents, first, from Evansville, Indiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, Showtime,
Showtime Jaden Worthy finally making a reappearance after that cage match with Coyote Collins. Will Showtime pick up the victory with his tag team partner tonight in this Strange Bedfellows tag team match? And will it help Jaden Worthy move himself up the ranks of the Done Did Good division since his last appearance? Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all so much for watching tonight so far. We hope you had a wonderful time as you've been watching. We hope you enjoyed tonight's festivities. And as a reminder that this week, the end of the month, our pay-per-view demonetized. We'll be seeing a lot of action happen. And a lot of interesting things go down.
and his partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds, King JJ.
Now this is definitely an interesting situation. All four of these men are in the running, are in different divisions. Two of them in the world heavyweight title picture. Two of them in the Done Did Good division. But all four of them currently sitting in the middle of that division, not being able to move up just yet. King JJ, the lower position of the four, I believe. Will His Royal Highness be able to lead Showtime Jalen Worthy to a victory over two tough competitors here tonight and prove why he is indeed the king of LRW? Definitely a war on two fronts this evening, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see how it goes as His Majesty makes his way to the ring. Will it all be the glitter and gold of these two individuals tonight to pick up the victory? Or will the victory come through hard-fought determination and grit for the tag team of Akarifi and Alexander Dalton? There's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen. And Akarifi says he wants to start a match, not Dalton. So Akarifi starting the contest if Dalton was ready to fight. Oh, and a flying forearm catching Akarifi on the jaw there with a stupid kick. Catching him flush. Worthy rolling thunder through. Is Worthy catching Akarifi off, but now Akarifi catching him off guard. The knees up on that moonsault. And now the big man from Afghan with a big headbutt to the back of the neck there. Normally between the shoulder blades, but due to his size, the back of the neck and skull of the big man from Afghan. And now tagging in Dalton, now the legal person. Sets him up. Dalton with a double axe out of the small of the back, right into the kidney area. And Dalton now gets caught with the kick into that dragon screw leg whip by Jaden Worthy. Worthy stomping at the knee at Dalton. And Worthy tossing Dalton now into his corner. He fights out of it. And now Alexander tossing Worthy into the corner of Akarifi. And now both men working together for the moment. As Dalton helps Akarifi fly. A flying shoulder tackle. And Akarifi just using his height and weight to step over Worthy. Says, you may be showtime, but it's pain time with me. And Dalton dropping out Worthy as he was knocked over. And Dalton slamming Worthy yet again, face first into the side of the apron there. Worthy slamming Dalton into the steps, but Akarifi chopping him before he can do any more damage now as Akarifi picks up Worthy. Face grab onto the shoulder. Oh, and face first into the steps of his own. Says you may hit Alexander with it, but you're going to get one of your own too. And Worthy sent to the barricade there is Dalton Akarifi sit there and go, you're not worthy of this victory. And Worthy barely getting to his feet at the count of 9. Just gets back in before the 10 count official and gets bounced by the big man Akarifi. 1, 2, almost a 3. Without any intervention from King JJ there, Worthy trying to prove his worth in his tag team match and not working out in his favor as he gets caught. Kick to the gut out of the corner. Sets him high. What is Akarifi looking for? Akarifi looking for a little alley-oop into the corner. And now Akarifi trying to push onto it, but Jalen catches the boot and slams him down. Face first into the mat. Worthy now. Scooping up Akarifi on top of his shoulder. Catch him with a cutter. And now Showtime. Trying to put on a show here. With that backdrop into the kick to the spine. And now Jaden sucks into the King JJ. Akarifi bounces into him and bounces him off the ropes. Catch him with a northern clothesline. Akarifi now tags in Dalton. And Dalton and King JJ going at it. Oh! Twisting Uranagi slam by King JJ as he goes up top, double top moonsault. As he lands on the backside of Alexander Dalton here. Dalton tosses to the corner of Worthy and JJ. Now these knee strikes out of the corner. And a stomp to the gut. And now scraping the boot across the face of King JJ. Uh-oh. Looking for a little face wash. And lands it. It's Dalton now not caring about titles and names. Only caring about beating his opponents tonight. As him and Akarifi double shoulder tackle puts him down. JJ picked back up to his feet by Akarifi. Akarifi picks him up. Military press flapjack. Into the pin. 1. Ooh, only a 1 as JJ kicks out quickly. And now Akarifi tearing at the eye sockets. And King JJ fights out of it, gets from behind. And now Russian leg sweep. Unless you're from Russia. That was just a leg sweep, of course. Tag in to Worthy. King JJ tags in. And Akarifi just drops him down with a barely unarmed clothesline. Dalton tagged in now. Dalton going after Worthy. Twisting the arm. Worthy with a forearm of his own. Fights out of it. Super kick misses. They both tackle each other, but nothing. Oh, twisting kick drops Dalton. And a sliding forearm connects for Worthy. It's Showtime trying to bring the show into the match. Picks him up. Roundhouse kick to the skull. Worthy, though, not going for the pin on Dalton. Says it's not enough as Dalton collides with him shoulder first. Pop-up knee strike connects, and now Worthy going for the pin. But here comes Akarifi to break it up as a one count only counts for the moment. We'll need a couple more numbers than that to win the match, though. Dalton sending Worthy in his own corner. Scoops him up into the tree of Joey Lawrence. The tree of, whoa! Oh, but Worthy fights out of it. Gets caught, though, by Dalton. Dalton, who's not afraid to go throwing hands for hands. And elbows for elbows. Tosses him into a corner of him and Akarifi. Now Dalton. Kick to the ribcage saying, you done yet? Huh? Don't be in a shit. Oh! An elbow strike counts. Fight out of that corner. Now Dalton sent into the corner of Worthy and King JJ here. And now what will these two do together as a tag team? Punch to the ribcage, shoulder plexus area. King JJ with a roll up. High stack with a full body, but wait a minute. Dalton returns the favor. And now with a schoolboy roll up. But Dalton gets out of it. JJ almost got caught with an old counter pin. JJ, gets caught with an elbow strike after sending Dalton to the corner. Dalton sends JJ into the ropes. Strike to the smooth belly. And now twisting. Oh, power of the punch. That forearm strike off that ripcord. JJ with a knee strike into the corner of Dalton. Now JJ once more the other goes up and lands a drop kick in the corner. After a little hang time. Dalton reverses, tosses JJ into his own corner now, and Dalton gets caught with an elbow. Dalton now catches JJ up. Puts him on the shoulders, stun guns him. Thrown across the ropes there. Now Dalton going to tag in Akarifi maybe, and does so indeed. Akarifi. Big pump kick. Or get big Yakuza kick, stomping Yakuza kick there on the King JJ. JJ reverses the throw though, sends Akarifi back to his own corner. Locks the chop though. Akarifi, 2 kicks to the gut. Picks him up. And sends him down all the way to hell. As one last trip to the mountain, Dalton goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and almost a 3, but Worthy finally getting off his laurels there. And finally helping out his partner. Not letting them lose the match. Dalton now working on the arms. This wrist and finger submission. And now double knees to the spine of King JJ. Alexander Dalton picking up where Akarifi left off on that punishment there. Sends JJ into the corner. Dalton grabbing over JJ, sets him up face first, but JJ slings Dalton to the corner. Now JJ going to tag maybe. Jaden Worthy, he does so. Worthy now back in. Ducks the spinning back elbow. As Dalton sends him into the corner. Dalton now setting up something here. Slams him face first into the mat, and I think Worthy got busted open from hitting that turnbuckle. Oh, and twisting so but to the face. He scraped the boot. Yes, indeed. Jaden Worthy's been busted open as a face wash. Connects, opening up that cut even more. Across the temple there. Worthy now tossing Dalton into his own corner, but Worthy taking a moment to get the blood out of his eyes. Scoops up Worthy into the tree of woe. But now Dalton fights out of it, learning from Worthy's tricks. Double springboard cutter catches Dalton. Double bounce cutter from Worthy. As Dalton now sent into the corner of Worthy and JJ. Worthy trying to get the blood out of his eyes for the moment. Deciding not to tag his partner just yet as he Hammer locks that arm into the top of the rope there. Putting all that pressure on that bicep and tricep area. And Jalen Worthy going after him. Pops up to the middle rope and stomps him into a double stomp there. Going for the pin. But only for two. It's Worthy now. Kick to the gut. Setting up Dalton, but Dalton fights back, pummeling away at those cuts. Oh, and misses the spears. Worthy was able to move out the way in time. But Dalton tosses him in the corner now. Sets him up facing towards the corner. Puts him up on top. Kick to the legs. Uh-oh. Double stomp out of the corner. By Alexander Dalton into the pin. Will King JJ. Right there, able to reach the foot and then stomp him out. Break up the pinfall. They may have stomped on Worthy too, as Worthy kind of shake the nerves back into his arm. And Akarifi not wasting any time as Worthy gets back into the ring, going for the kidneys. Twice now. Sends him into the corner. Worthy fights out of it. Jaden pushing. Akarifi using his low center of gravity on the ropes. He gets an elbow for his trouble, and Akarifi with a drop kick misses. Worthy going for the pin. Wait a minute. Worthy's got his feet on the ropes, and the ref caught him. The ref caught him and told him not to do it. Akarifi picking him up. From such a high elevation, looking for a little snake eyes in the corner. And now Akarifi putting that size 16 boot across the chest, trying to flatten the air out of the chest of Jaden Worthy. Akarifi tossing him into his own corner. Worthy fights out of it. From behind goes Jaden. Oh, twisting reverse DDT lands. And now King JJ, the legal man in, but Akarifi back to his feet with a backbreaker on the King JJ. And Akarifi tagging in Dalton, who looks like he wants a piece of JJ. Oh! Both gentlemen going for high-risk maneuvers there, but countered each other. Now Russian leg sweep by King JJ lands. Going for the pin, thinking maybe that's enough, but no, Akarifi's there to break it up before even a one count. To end this match. Moonsault off the middle rope connects for King JJ. Now King JJ may be looking for something here. He's calling Dalton to his feet. Crowned him. Trying to call himself the best Lord. See how well it works out for him as King JJ looking for something here. Look for the King's throne. But missed it as Dalton moved out the way. Dalton now picks him up. But JJ floats through. Chop block to both knees. King JJ now scoops him up. Into the shoulder breaker, middle of the ring. And Worthy tagged in now. And Dalton able to reach across to Akarifi. Akarifi catches Worthy with an STO. He tried to hit him with a clothesline out of the corner. Oh, there's a back elbow and it busted open Akarifi, I think. 1, 2, no. 2 count only. That twisting back elbow of Worthy's connects. As the crowd chants for tag team wrestling. Wait a minute, Akarifi. Choke slam out of the corner. Into the pin. There's King JJ to break it up for 1. And Akarifi indeed busted open by that back elbow. But Jaden Worthy, both men now bleed. Both teams have one individual bleeding. Worthy now trying to go after Akarifi on the ropes, but caught the super kick. But didn't catch it Enziguri as he twisted him around. Worthy up top, double jump. Moonsault misses as Akarifi was getting back to his feet in time. Sending Worthy into the corner. Akarifi now getting caught with a forearm to the jaw. And Worthy tossing Akarifi into his own corner. And now Jaden slowly walking up, trying to catch a breather and everything. Scooping up, but not enough to hold up the weight. The big man from Afghan, the Afghani Mountain. Worthy though tossing Akarifi into his own corner. Jaden now setting up something here. Scoops him up finally. Long dart into the corner. And Worthy going to tag in JJ maybe. Does so. King JJ, the legal man now, looking to maybe finish off Akarifi here. But gets caught into a power slam by Akarifi. And Ajir tagging in Alexander now. And look at this. King JJ trying to show off. Oh, caught Dalton slacking as he catches him with the kicks. Putting Dalton on his butt. Onto the mat there. JJ trying to toss him, but gets tossed in his own corner instead by Dalton. And Dalton now. These knee strikes into the rib cage. And then, once more, scraping the boot, looking for another face wash. And connects. And now Dalton going for the pin, though Worthy waiting for the tag. Oh, rope break from King JJ. And Dalton not realizing that JJ was close enough to the ropes there. Good ring awareness from King JJ. Springboard Hurricane Rana lands in honor of his old tag team partner, Pedro Hernandez. And now King JJ twisting neck breaker. Off with his head. 1, 2. No. Dalton still holds on. But only for so long. When Dalton misses as Dalton moved out the way. Dalton grabbing hold of JJ on the fireman's carry. Stunned on off the top rope. And now Dalton going to tag in Akarifi. But Akarifi with a double axe handle. Right to the heart. And now just walking over King JJ with all of his might. Akarifi. This is JJ. No, JJ reverses, tossing him in his own corner. It's King JJ now. Looking for something here. Twisting Inzaguri out of the corner. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh. 2 count only. He gets the shoulder up in time. Leg drop. Leg drape moonsault connects for King JJ. He tags in his partner, Jaden Worthy. The match continues on. Twisting kick. Trying to go for that sliding clothesline, but got caught. Oh, Worthy. Dropping a kick as you, and now there's a sliding forearm. Landing. And now going up top. Big splash. Off the top there. What is Worthy looking for here? Worthy sent up Akarifi. Showtime cutter. Finally connecting. 1, but there's Dalton to break it up. Not letting Worthy get any chance of a victory off of both him or his partner tonight right now. The match continues on. That Showtime cutter working, but fortunately, tag team match. Strange bedfellows was. Oh, wow. Beautiful twisting, splashing, and a kick to the Inzaguri. Double pop cutter. Lands. And Worthy not focusing on Akarifi, who leaps and gets the tag into Dalton. Now JJ, there it is. Superman punch from Dalton, but Worthy reverses. Pummels him with a forearm of his own. As maybe the delusionalness of the pain finally subsided enough for Showtime to do something here. Knee lift. Picks him up. Showtime. No. But he's going for another Showtime cutter. He gets caught with an elbow strike. And now he's striking a multitude of MMA strikes from Dalton. Dalton from high picks him up. Oh, no. Oh, no. London Bridge has fallen. Dalton now going from the middle rope. Going for a splash, but Worthy getting the knees up in time. And a rotating, twisting DDT on the Dalton as Worthy now stalking his prey in the corner. He gets caught with a forearm to the nose. Dalton trying to set up for something else there, but Worthy fights off it. Worthy scooping up Dalton into a shoulder carry. Stun Johnson. And Jaden now tagging in King JJ. Will JJ go for the pin? Or has JJ got something else in mind at the moment? Looks like he's got something else in mind as he tosses Dalton over the top rope onto the apron. King JJ gets caught with a forearm of Dalton's own. Martial arts kick caught and trips him up and slams him down face first as Dalton lands back on his feet. Gets caught by JJ with a rebound stunner to the floor. And now JJ finally giving both him and his partner as he tags in Worthy a chance to rest as count of 4 goes off and Dalton still fighting JJ on the outside. European uppercut is now Dalton trying to attack Akarifi. And I think Dalton's fighting Worthy on the floor, so both men losing both their tag team partners as Worthy catches him with that twisting elbow. And Jaden Worthy gets the pin. And Dalton cannot believe that he lost due to that back elbow. And Akarifi coming in the ring now, maybe trying to say, hey, it's not your fault. We fought hard. It just didn't work out. It's all good. And Akarifi showing respect to Dalton, saying, hey, we fought hard, but we didn't win tonight. Now, who do we have coming out here, ladies and gentlemen? It's our main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Brooks the Brawler. Representing the Boom Squad from South Central, Los Angeles.
As Los Angeles. One half of Coast to Coast looks to be in single competition tonight against either Tia Tama or Selena Otunga. One half of the tag team champs. Tonight, Lola Angels looks to represent Coast to Coast and pick up a victory, leading towards their match against Samoa Supremacy for the tag titles in the near future. And who will Lola be facing off against here tonight?
And her opponent, accompanied by Tia Tama Otunga, representing the Wild Samoans from Kona, Hawaii, one half of the Women's World's Tag Team Champions, Selena Otunga.
Selena Otunga, one half of our women's tag team champions, the Dangerous Duos of Samoan Supremacy, looking to take on Lola Angels in singles action tonight, our main event here at Super Showdown. And see what's going to happen here tonight and who will get the upper hand before their tag team match for those beautiful white belts. Will the Samoans be supreme? Or will Coast to Coast tow them across the U.S.? Here we go now. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's an issue with the camera quality for the moment. And here we go. Lola Angel's coming out strong with a quick clothesline after that technical issue there with our camera crew. And now Selena taking control as she picks her up, deadlifting. Gorilla press drop on the Lola Angels. And now Selena's dropping the elbow into the thigh. Remember, this is a singles competition. Though both partners are on the outside of the ring. Beautiful power bomb by Selena. And Lola fighting back now. Into that neck breaker. Lands it flush. Oh, and a leaping leg kick. Into the pin. But barely a 1 count of that. Lola Angel's trying to figure out what she's got to do to pick up the victory over her opponent tonight. Full falling face slam. By Selena, but she gets caught with a jawbreaker. She tries to pick up Lola. Lola now gets caught. She tries to rebound there and set up towards your right position. Oh, and drops down on the knees. Putting all that pressure of the spine onto the shoulders of Selena Otunga here. And Selena now grabbing hold of Lola. Slams her face first into the apron. And now going to work on her on the outside here. Oh! Snapping it, trying to snap the arm back. To keep Lola from using it. And Lola tossed into the barricade as a count of 5 happens. Now both ladies have to get back in before the count of 10 for the match to continue. Otherwise, the first lady back in by the count of 10 wins it. And Selena trying to get her back into the ring, but Lola with an elbow strike to Selena. She gets back into the count. And Selena gets back in just in time as well. Lola, though, from behind, misses the super kick. As from the back, Blue Thunder bombed. Twisting power bomb from the back position there. Big Samoan splash. 1, 2, oh. Only a 2 count. She got the shoulder up in time. And now drops the knee onto the forearm. As Selena goes off the rope looking for a skull puller but misses. As Lola moved out the way in time. Lola gets caught once again trying to go for a springboard maneuver. Sent off the ropes but steps back enough to get it caught. And this time caught her with a super kick into the slap. Right across the jaw there. And now between the uprights, stomps through and walks on by. But Selena gets back to her feet before she can do anything. And now Selena sets her up, power bomb position. Slams her down. Almost a 1-arm power bomb. And as she picks her back up once again for this gorilla press. Drop. Wait a minute. Into the moonsault by Selena Otunga. 1, 2, and it's all over. Now Selena Otunga showing off more than just her strength and her beauty, showing off some athletic maneuvers there. As it was a very close match in the beginning, but now Selena Otunga showing why Samoan supremacy holds those titles just on her own some. But that Samoan splash, almost getting the victory there, then right here. Picks her up. Gorilla press drop. And then I thought she was going for something else. She did that moonsault. If you've not seen her do a standing moonsault, showing that she's not the coast to coast aren't the only ladies with some tricks up their sleeves. And Samoan supremacy with a big victory and momentum towards their tag team match at Demonetized. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this evening. As this is our final show of the night, we hope to see you back here in the near future for some Monday Night Munchies. But until then, I have been your gracious host, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest fat ass in the room. We hope to see you soon for our next episode.